Hello, my name's Hazel and I'm going to be talking to you about our plant of the week. This is Pieris Japonica. It's also known as lily of the valley shrub. And this is a fantastic evergreen shrub that has year-round interest. And as you can see, this one is smothered in flower. It's known as a lily of the valley shrub because the flowers look very similar to the lily of the valley flowers, but obviously that's a perennial, whereas this is a shrub. And they are these dainty little dangling clusters of little white or pink flowers. This one is just so cute, it's really adorable. These come from buds, and often many of the different varieties, the buds will actually you'll start seeing them in late autumn into winter. So you get the buds on them for the winter, and then in the spring, they just open out with these masses and masses of flowers. I've actually got one in my garden as well, and which you're going to see a picture of, and it is just covered right now. And the bumblebees, the new bumblebees that are emerging, the big queen bumblebees are just all over it. So pollinators love this. So you get different varieties. They go from compact, so ones that will grow to about 2 foot tall, 60 centimetres tall, to ones that will grow to about 3 metres. And many of them have names like Flaming Silver. This one is called Forest Flame, and you think, well, why have they got words like flame? Well, after the flowers are going, the new growth of the leaves will be bright red. And it starts with this beautiful bright red colour, and it kind of ages through pink and cream, and then in the summer it will turn to this lovely dark green colour for the rest of the year. So you've got these lovely buds over the winter, you've got this fantastic spring flowering, followed by the beautiful foliage, and then the rest of the year, sort of like from summer through into autumn, just a lovely evergreen leafy kind of shrub to make a backdrop for your summer flowering perennials. Now this is a woodland margin plant, so it's very similar conditions to rhododendrons, azaleas and camellias. It loves ericaceous compost and a little bit of shade, so prefers to be out of the shade of the midday sun in the summer. I've actually got mine on my patio in a pot at the moment at home, but as the weather gets hotter, I'm going to move it into the shade a little bit more. So these plants grow really well in a pot with ericaceous compost, and if you've got a garden which has got acid soil, then they'll be really happy in that as well. And every year mulch them with some ericaceous compost, pine needles, bark chippings. That helps to maintain the acidity. You can give them a feed with something like seaweed with sulfate of iron. That helps to really keep the leaves nice and green. And otherwise they're just really low maintenance and so easy to look after. After the flowers have gone and they're faded, you can just trim off the flower buds, the faded flower stems. And the only other thing is that sometimes in the winter, if it's really, really harsh frost, that can nip at the foliage a little bit. That's fine. In the spring, you can just trim that back, not a problem. The rest of the year, there's really nothing really much to do. Just make sure that they are well watered if they're in a pot, and enjoy them. They're fantastic. And they come in all different sizes. So you can buy plants which are quite big, obviously more expensive. Middle-sized plants like this are great, but you can also, often in the winter, you can often buy like really small ones to start off with. So these are so cheap. Really, really good value plants that grow so well. And this have to be one of my favourite plants of the week.